You would think making six figures would solve your money problems. So why do so many couples earning $120,000 still feel broke? Imagine this. Two professionals, both educated, both working full-time. They did everything society told them to do. They built careers. They bought a home. They combined their finances. On paper, they're successful. But in reality, they're stressed, exhausted, and one unexpected expense away from panic. Here's the paradox nobody talks about. Earning more money didn't make them safer. It made them more fragile. Because the moment a second income appears, something invisible happens. Life expands to consume it. The bigger apartment suddenly feels reasonable. The newer car feels justified. The better neighborhood feels necessary. And slowly, without realizing it, both incomes stop being an advantage and start becoming a requirement. 50 years ago, most families survived on one income. The second adult wasn't the engine. They were the backup generator. If something went wrong, job loss, illness, crisis, there was still unused earning power. There was flexibility. There was margin. Today, that backup plan is already in use. Both people are working at full capacity just to maintain the baseline. And that's where the trap begins. Let's break down what really happens to that second income. Imagine one partner earns $70,000 and the other earns $50,000. Sounds powerful, right? $120,000 total. But after taxes, that $50,000 might become $35,000. Then childcare takes $15,000. Transportation takes another $8,000. Convenience expenses, food delivery, services, time-saving costs take even more. Suddenly, that second income isn't creating wealth. It's barely creating breathing room. And here's the dangerous part. Decisions are made based on gross income, not real income. Banks approve bigger mortgages. People finance more expensive lifestyles. Everything assumes both incomes will exist forever. But what happens if one disappears? Job loss, burnout, health problems, family emergencies. These aren't rare events. They're normal life events. And when your entire life structure depends on two incomes, losing one doesn't reduce comfort. It creates crisis. This is why so many high-earning households still live paycheck to paycheck. Not because they earn too little, but because they committed too much. They didn't just increase income, they increased obligation. So what's the escape? The answer isn't earning more. The answer is protecting flexibility. The strongest financial position isn't when you need two incomes to survive. It's when you could survive on one and use the second to build freedom. Because every dollar you don't depend on is a dollar that gives you power. Power to change careers. Power to say no. Power to survive unexpected shocks. True financial security isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you don't need. Because the real trap isn't low income. The real trap is building a life that only works if nothing ever goes wrong. If this changed the way you see money, subscribe for more videos that reveal the hidden psychology behind modern finances.